I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that we're moving into the year 2954. I've been spending the first few days of this year exploring the verse and finding a new home with my little co-pilot here. Some new settlements have popped up and the people have been extremely hospitable to the kid and I, but we're nomads. Can't stay one place for too long. Don't get me wrong, we love the warmth of the fire and the fresh mountain air, but we do need to spice up our lives every once in a while so we don't go too stale. I've got our Corsair packed up with everything we need for a trip or two around the verse. The only thing I'm missing is a handful of credits to keep my quantum tank topped up, and thankfully Microtech has some more gifts to give us before we completely leave it behind. There should be no surprise that our ship of choice is the incredible Drake Corsair. It's the perfect size for the kid and I, and not to mention it has some space for anyone that may need a ride.
Now where do you think you're going?
Our ship feels a bit empty right now, so our first goal is to get a few extra guns, and to do that I accepted a contract to go and clear out a bunker full of Ninetails. They have some armor, it's okay, but most importantly they have weapons, and lots of ammo. I'll need all I can carry if we want to stand a chance out here. Under the cover of darkness, the kid and I make our descent. And now, I don't have a lot of offensive options, so this little pistol will have to do for now. I've been tweaking it and recently got it to fire at full auto, so I need to go test it on something breathing. Unlucky for me, this elevator was the only option down into the bunker, and that just happens to be the noisiest option, because as soon as I turned the corner, I could just tell the Ninetails were on edge and ready to fight. My little pistol was able to hold off some of the goons that pushed up, but eventually some more juiced up members could sense that I was getting down on my last few bullets and wanted to come up and push on me. Joke's on them though, this little guy is lethal at close range. So out of pure desperation, I used my tractor beam to retrieve a new weapon and some ammo. Just in time too. One more member was closing in on me. I took my new rifle and cleared out the rest of the riffraff. They were unarmed, but I wasn't going to be fooled by just leaving them breathing. Plus, I was paid to clear out this place, which meant no more heartbeats. And now with 15K burning a hole in my pocket, I felt confident, and so I spent a few extra minutes looking and gathering ammo for the journey ahead.
Oh my god, you can't help but leave a mess, can you?
While I was looting, I picked up a data chip from one of the gang members which told me where their leader was. I wanted to go for the bonus points, so I headed off to a nearby moon to track him down and end this little operation once and for all. He was in a pretty tough place. There wasn't anywhere for my ship to safely park, so my only option was to land about 2 kilometers away and drive on in. It's better to do this anyway, maybe I can get the element of surprise on him. Of course I ruined my hover quad on its maiden voyage. Whatever. Having a hover tricycle is fine, it still works, I just literally needed to get home and off this moon before the weather gets any worse. The wreck of this caterpillar was massive, and the limited visibility from the storm wasn't doing me any favors. Thankfully, I got a little glimpse of the target when the wind died down for just a second, and I was able to line up a shot and get this mission finished. With this section of the Ninetales taken care of, I still had the issue of getting back to my Corsair. The kid can't fly just yet to come pick me up, but lucky for me, this hover quad is just built different, and I was able to get back to the Corsair safely. Now, I guess I just owe it a thank you, and so I'll repair it later, but for now, I just need to get out of here before any more Ninetales show up. Today is a very dangerous day in the verse, because not long after I left this moon, I picked up a distress beacon for an 890 jump that was being hijacked by pirates. The security is known for being awful on board these ships, so boarding it would be a little bit too easy. I was just scanning the area when suddenly I was ambushed by 2 fighters patrolling open space for people just like me, but they did not stand a chance against my fully ballistic Corsair. Once I took care of the fighter escort, I found a nice safe parking spot, because the only thing left to do now was jump. Sadly for me, the pirates did not roll out a red carpet for me, but they definitely had a welcome party waiting. That eldritch horror of a pirate almost did me in. Thankfully, I came prepared and stopped my arm from bleeding and used the 890's bulletproof glass to my full advantage. With my ammo reserves running low and a tier 3 injury plaguing this mission, I need to mop up the last of these pirates and get to a space station before things got any worse. Bar is cleared. Now it's time to check the belly of this beast. I am almost done. I just need to clear out the last of these fools. since these guys aren't going to be needing their armor anymore, I figured I would send a few of them down the cargo elevator so I can park my Corsair and make getting their gear a lot easier for me. I am a big fan of the pirate outfit of choice, and so it never hurts to have a few extra sets lying on board the ship just in case I need to blend in, I guess. Now here's the best part of my Corsair right now, the organization. I have these two large containers in the back. One is for food and drink, and the other's for armor. Everything has a home on my ship. Now I desperately need to take a break and catch my breath. My arm has a couple more holes in it than I remember being there, and my hydrogen tank is looking a little bit thirsty. And Port Tressler was the nearest place, and I did spend some extra time stocking up ammo so I don't run into any more awkward situations like I just was in. But before I left, I wanted to take a peek down the cargo area. I set out some food for a little friend a few days ago, just some trash apples. I wanted to check in and see if I caught the rascal who's been eating my couch. Wouldn't you know it, I finally got this little guy. This jerk's been eating my couch in my hideout for weeks now. But he'll make a great addition to the crew. I just hope he doesn't take a bite out of the kid while I'm not looking. Before we can leave Microtech, I need to scratch another name off my hit list. This guy is hiding out on the top of a mountain of all places. It's a little bit rough to get to. I can't even park my ship properly. She's just too big. I actually had to park my ship in a very scary and irresponsible way. So kids, please don't try this at home. My target had some pretty cool looking gear, and again, I thought I would add his armor to my collection, just in case I needed to blend in. Okay, now I really have a problem. There are just too many bodies on my ship, and I'm starting to look more like a serial killer and less like a freelancer. So it's time to do some spring cleaning.
A trail of bodies? You've got to be kidding me.
We deserve some R&R. Microtech has some beautiful views, and if I had a flag with me, I'd definitely put my lane claim right here. I'd like to say that this is a pretty successful last day of Microtech. I heard there were some more Nomad outposts on Hurston, and I want to go check those out. Maybe we'll find a new home, or maybe some new crewmates too. I like to think that the first few contracts of 2954 were a success. And if last year taught me anything, it's that I need to surround myself with the wonderful crewmates, and those adventures are just... Whoa, is this a fourth wall breaking moment? Hey, well, thanks for the support you guys all showed me in 2953. I'm excited to go into the new year with purpose and vision. I have some fun ideas, and I can't wait to share them with you all. Thanks again for watching, and before you leave, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more cinematic stories than Star Citizen. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
following up on the lead that you had. You were right. They're taking our contracts and heading this way.